Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is definitely something different. I'm not doing anything makeup related. I'm gonna just try this kind of cool DIY that I've been looking at online, and I'm really excited about it, so I hope that you guys like it. And we are gonna Marbleize some things in my house, so if you wanna see how I do it, then let's go ahead and get started. Thanks! Okay, so the things that I bought at Lowe's to be able to do this is I got a utility retractable knife, like a razor blade like this. And then I got the peel and stick laminate marble stuff that looks like this. And this was only like $6, and it comes with, it's 20 inches by 15 feet, so a pretty good amount. And I'll kind of show you the marble looking stuff up close. I also got a white one in case I do some white stuff. And then I also got a squeegee that looks like this. So I've seen it done a few different ways. This one was my favorite, so this is the way that I'm going to try, and these are the tools I'm going to use to try and recreate the way that I think looked like people did it the best. Okay, so this is this little ledge at the top of my stairs. This is the before, and I don't know, it just looks bad. Like, it could be repainted, but I just really want to try this. And so, like, it's got some black marks that were left from, like, this stupid iPad case that we had our iPad in, and a couple things. So it's just like where I keep a candle and whatever. So anyways, this is the first area that we're going to do.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is make sure you have a really nice clean surface. So get some spray or whatever, just wipe it down. You want it to be as smooth and just as clean as possible. So I first of all just kind of eyeball how much I think I'm going to need, and then I actually got out a little like tape measure thing to be a little bit more exact. But overall, I found it the easiest to mostly eyeball it and then cut like extra of what you're going to need, because then once you stick it on, it's so easy to go in with your um with that like X-Acto knife thing and just kind of cut off the excess. So it was really easier to just like mostly eyeball it. And then for that little back ledge, I just went in with some scissors so that it could kind of fold back along there. And then I'm just using this little thing with a flat edge just to kind of get that first corner. And then I'm just taking off, like peeling off the back of it little bit by little bit. And it's not as sticky as you would think. And so you kind of have like some playtime, and you can pull it, if you mess it up, you can pull it right back up. It kind of takes a while for it to totally adhere and stuff. And so, anyways, that's why I end up just kind of ripping off the whole back and did a lot of it at once, because it's pretty easy to just squeegee out like all the air bubbles. And so then you just go in after I got my whole like top flat surface down. And I'm kind of working on that back side, and then for the corners, they really didn't look that they didn't look that great. I should have like really watched some videos or something on like how to really do the corners well, but they didn't turn out too bad either. I kind of just like made the corners meet up and then cut off the excess is what I ended up doing. And it cuts really easy with that tool knife. Why can't I think of what that's called? A razor blade. Anyway, so then like I said, like I was showing earlier, it's easier to have that extra, because then you can just get such a crisp nice line when you go back where you want to with the razor blade, and it just peels right off. And then you just kind of flatten everything out, like with your hand, and just like with a little flat edge, just make sure you have like a credit card or, gift card, whatever around that you can kind of push things along the edge. So, and it was really pretty easy. I really love how it turned out.
Okay, here is the final result. I absolutely love that. That just gave that such a pretty look. I really love how it turned out. I obviously, like, that corner got a little bit messed up, but not too big of an eyesore, really. I think it turned out so pretty. Let me kind of show you, like, up close on some of the edges and things. I think it looks so good, especially it's like I'm going to throw my candle back on there. I think that just did so much. I think that just turned out so pretty. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to try a few more areas. So let's go ahead and move on. Up next, here is the before, just this wood dresser we got as a hand-me-down. And I just have been wanting to do something with it to make it a little bit lighter. So here we go.
Okay, so for this thing, obviously start by clearing off everything, wiping it down, same like the other things. But this one I actually read that I read and I saw some people do, like they basically took off the entire backing of it, so like all of the sticky side is exposed, and they just sprayed some like Windex or whatever, and then you can kind of slide it around right and put it right where it needs to be fitted, and then you can kind of squeegee out all the excess Windex or spray or whatever it is that you used, which is the same trick that you can do with if you're putting your phone cover on. I mean, it's kind of that same thing that they tell you to do. You can put like a little bit of Windex before you place a like screen protector on your phone. So I tried that and that did seem to work. I was able to lay it down, I think, pretty evenly. So that was pretty helpful to do that. And then that just makes it nice and clean and easy to kind of squeegee out any air bubbles and whatever doing that. So on this dresser, I did the top of it, that nice marble paper, and this stuff it's like cupboard liner is what, like, it's called contact paper and it's a cupboard liner. So I did the top marble and then I did everything else just plain white, and I thought that would um just kind of look the best. I didn't know about doing like an entire marble uh, dresser. So kind of just everywhere else that you could see. So I do like both of the sides, obviously they're white, and then I do kind of like some of the inside like ridges and whatever. But I just love doing this because it was like I didn't have to take the dresser downstairs and outside and paint it and wait for it to dry. I just like could do it. It was no mess. It doesn't ruin your furniture. You can take it off if you want to. So it's just kind of a fun, easy thing to do. Also, I get real Pinteresty and crafty when Darren is traveling on business. So it's like I don't have someone to help me carry this when he's gone. So anyway, this is what I ended up doing. I really like how it turned out. Then my camera died before I got to the drawers, but I will show you here in just a minute kind of the final result. But here's just some of the clips of the process of it.
Okay, I'm finally done. I'm starting to kind of lose my light, so hopefully you can still see it, but I really love how it turned out. The knobs, if you had a dresser that you could take off the knobs, that would be awesome. I didn't, so there's definitely a little bit of imperfections around the handles and stuff, but I don't think it's really that noticeable unless you're like up close looking at it. But I just love how like nice the top looks. It just brightened it up, so I really like it. And it was super, I mean, took a little bit, it was kind of time consuming because especially like the drawers, cutting around them and the stuff like that, but I totally worth it, and it was easy, and it was like mess free. Didn't have to worry about any paint or anything like that. So anyways, I love how it turned out. I hope you guys like them too. If you guys do this on any of your stuff, I would love to see, so make sure and show it to me. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.